Today we're going to be checking out the baby dragons. I know, I use them quite a lot, but I gotta be honest, they're probably the best strategy in the game. They're the most consistent, and in my opinion, they're the most fun. So yeah, let's go check them out. Now, in my battle log, you can take a little peek. I've gotten 5 out of 6 stars. Obviously, one of these stands out a little bit more. So we're gonna look at this real quick. It's embarrassing, but you know what? That's what I'm here for. Alright, so immediately you're gonna look at the base and you already see there's kinda something. I mean, you may not already see it, but it's immediately what I saw. And I was like, okay, we're going for it, baby. Air bombs, air expo, out of range of the lava launcher, unprotected. I could take it out with cannon carts. Now, all I gotta do to do that is just take out 2 defenses, right? And they're those 2 right here. So, of course, I'm thinking, alright, well, I could bring cannon carts from over here. We'll go take out the archer tower, at least initially. And then once the archer tower goes down, we'll take down the giant cannon. And then to do that really fast, we'll just bring in a P.E.K.K.A, place it down right here. It's going to walk towards the gold storage. And then the cannon carts will walk towards everything, take it out. Yeah, that's going to work well, right? That was the plan. So let's see where this went wrong. And one thing I also have been doing is I do this and I come up with a plan. By the way, I was playing on my phone, so I put down the cannon carts pretty weirdly. Anyway, I figure out the cannon cart value, then I don't actually figure out the battle copter value, so my boy is just cooked. Alright, so here comes the P.E.K.K.A. I use the ability because the Tesla pops up. We find a push trap. Uh-oh. So I use a baby dragon to keep this cannon cart alive, because now the Garpus units are cooking it, but I'm like, okay, it's okay. And we keep the cannon cart alive. Look at him, out of range of the cannon, out of range of everything. And then now we're going for the giant cannon, but slight issue, giant cannon targets the lowest health cannon cart. And I was like, no, my boy, no. So we lose the cannon cart. And then I put the battlecopter in range of the air expo. Look how hard it is to do that. How did I do that? So battlecopter's dying now, and we lost a cannon cart. We already wasted a baby dragon on the guard post. Now battlecopter's in range of the air expo, so I got to speed up the attack. And then at the end of the day, it comes out to just like a terrible 2-star. I just quit out. I'm like, I'm not doing this. So what mistakes did I make? Number 1, I don't think I should have gone for that value. I think that was a little bit too risky. So that was the first mistake I made. Number 2, battlecopter went into the air expo range, and yeah, those are pretty much the only mistakes. If I find the space again, I will probably go from a different angle. Actually, you know what I should have done? Is I could have gotten the air bombs if I went from this side. That would have made a really clean funnel for the battlecopter to go this way. And then baby dragon, boom, base is gone. But I didn't see that because I was too focused on the bigger picture. That's an L. But let's just keep going. So this base, it's very, very common. You're going to run into it a lot. All you got to do is bring in 6 baby dragons and hope that you don't find a Tesla. So right now, that whole thing isn't going super great, but I mean, it's not the end of the world because we needed to put down a baby dragon anyway. Yeah, we didn't really seem to need that one right there, can't even lie. But look, we find another Tesla, so it all works out. I'm going to try and let that baby dragon go a little bit further forward to hit yeah, that's what I wanted to see. All right, so we're going to put 1 baby dragon here, like that, and then we're going to go 1 baby dragon there. Now, here's where the money happens. Battlecopter ability plus baby dragon takes out literally everything. And then now, we just throw down the rest of our troops. Like, we have so much time to really just chill out. Because, look, we haven't even placed another troop yet. But because we took out the bulk of the issues, we don't really need to worry about much. And so we use 2 baby dragon abilities there. You remember, it's always better to use baby dragon abilities versus let one die. And we would have lost number 4. We might still lose number 4. Don't get me wrong. But at least we're, like, trying to keep him alive. Looks like we're not going to lose it. Maybe. Okay, that might have been. All right. No, we don't lose it. Cool. So now we have the swag baby dragon ability. Battlecopter's full health. Boom. That's why you use this strategy. So the thing about baby dragons that is so strong is there's just so many different ways you can use them, right? It's like, it's not just like P.E.K.K.As. You have 2 giants, 2 P.E.K.K.As, 2 bombers. That's really the biggest P.E.K.K.A strategy. Or you can go a little bit more technical. And there is a way to be more strategical with them, but that's the main one. Baby dragons, it's like, okay, look at the base, see what it has going on there, right? And then come up with an idea that works for that base. Now, you're oftentimes going to be reusing other plans that you've already used before, but it's not like you're just using the same plan over and over. You're using the same blueprint over and over, right? You're thinking, okay, I see X, Y, and Z on this base, And in the past, I've used a P.E.K.K.A to take it out, or I've used archers to take that out. And so you use that past knowledge and you figure out how you're going to take down the base. And this is why I say that baby dragons, you just need to practice them. Practice, 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 because the more you practice, the more you're going to be able to think like, oh, I went against a similar base with a similar compartment, and all I had to do was X, and then it took out all this. You know, it's remembering how you've done it in the past and experiencing enough times to know this will work or this won't work or that's too much to go for or that's not enough to go for. This will be just fine. Like it's a lot of experience. Now I started on my battlecopter really late here because I didn't want him to be in range of the firecrackers. Now I'm a little concerned though because I don't think he's gonna get his maxed ability. But I guess we're just gonna okay, we're gonna go pop that and then oh dude, what are we doing? What are we doing? Battlecopter ability now. Baby Dragon ability was probably the worst Baby Dragon ability I've done in years. Years, I say. And then we do take down that still. And now I'm getting a message from something. I don't even know what that notification is. We're going to have to throw in another Baby Dragon to tank for Battlecopter. Because remember, Battlecopter always is your priority. If you're not tanking for the Battlecopter, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, we got to take down that Firecracker. Luckily, we do take down the multi-mortar. Wow, we made like a lot of mistakes in rapid succession. That's really embarrassing. We're actually having a really good attack going. And then, good, I don't even know what I did. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine, right? Yeah, but this is fine. Okay, that's good, because I'm like, I really like this attack, and it's going to be really embarrassing to put it in this video if I don't 6-star. I killed my cannon cart. I nearly killed my battlecopter. Wow, okay. Anyway, baby dragons are so strong. Trust. We even get a defense here. Look at that. Use tube sock. Not even worried about it. But here's what I was just saying about all the baby dragons. Is look, we have not reused a strategy once, it would seem like, right? Look, so we're just thinking about the first stage, right? This one was 6 baby dragons. This one was 3 baby dragons, barbarians, 2 cannon carts, 3 baby dragons, like with a P.E.K.K.A, 2 carts. 2 carts, 1 bomber, 3 baby dragons. Like look at the variety of strategies, because you can force the same strategy up against any base. Don't get me wrong. If you really want to use a strategy, it will work. It will work. It's just you shouldn't do that, because like look at this base, for example. I switched to this strategy because I know I can get Archer Tower, Lowered Archer Tower, and Roaster, right? That's some pretty big value. I know I can get that. And all I need to do is take out this Archer Tower. So what we're going to do is first put down a Barbarian. The Barbarian's going to test for Teslas. And then we'll put down the carts. We're going to let the carts clear out. Look at that. Look at that money right there. That is why we don't just full send the carts immediately. We want to make sure we're not going to run into any issues. Now we full send the carts. And now the carts aren't going to hit anything because we already found everything. All right? Barbarians, they're truly overpowered. I know it sounds so sarcastic and so like, oh yeah, barbarians are OP. They are. Everybody wants them nerfed because they're busted, man. Like look, they stay raged forever. They have so much hit points. They test for traps. They're like the perfect troop for cannon carts. It's so interesting. This is what makes Builder Base so interesting to me. Is there are so many troops, and you would think one of the troops is gonna be bad. And objectively, you know, there's troops that are more useful than other troops. There's troops that are definitely more useful than other troops, but there's no troop in this game that I would consider useless. Can't even lie. Okay, that was a pretty useless baby dragon ability though, but luckily we're still fine. That was a really good place to do a double baby dragon battlecopter ability, but in order to do that, I needed my battlecopter to actually hit it. And so I was trying to make sure that I didn't, let's go move this here actually. I was trying to make sure that I didn't destroy the building. Actually, if the building got destroyed, that would have been fine. I don't know why I was so worried about that. Now that I think about it. I should have used number 4's ability because it would have actually taken out the Mega Tesla and the air bombs all in one fell swoop. But it doesn't matter, is the thing. You know, this is what I always tell you to do. Look at your attack, whether or not you 6-star. If you do 6-star, still look back at it. Think, what did I do wrong? And then fix it a little bit. Anyway, this is what makes the Builder Base so interesting to me, though. Is like, look at all these troops. Out of all these troops, you got to think to yourself, okay, one of them is going to be useless. And yet, not one of them is useless. Every single one of them has a purpose. Every single one of them, it does something. And they don't just do something. They do it well. They give it a reason to be there. And I think that's so interesting how there's a lot of things that I think should be changed about the builder base. There are a lot of things that I dislike about it. Don't get me wrong, all right? I know I complain about builder base a lot, and this is what I also kind of feel bad for like the devs. They're probably like, okay, can you find something good to talk about the builder base? Because I'm always complaining about it because there's a lot of things that need to be fixed. But on the contrary, there are a lot of things that are just so intricately working together that it's just so interesting how they've been able to come up with a game mode that truly isn't like let's think home village. There's troops there that you don't really want to use. Like they're just not as optimal to use. They're not as smart to use, and like the troops can get nerfed. Troops can no longer be good. Like for all the super troops, for example, there are the good super troops, and then there's just super troops that are like, don't use those. Don't do that. Don't. Why would you do that to yourself? Right? Don't use that super troop. Now this is really annoying because my baby dragon was supposed to take down that firecracker for the battle copter, but that just didn't happen. So now we got to use another baby dragon because I need to get down that builder hull with my battlecopter ability intact. So I got to do that. And so now we're in a little bit of a worse position. We should be fine though because we have baby dragon ability, splash up the firecrackers. Actually, I don't know if we're fine because that battlecopter is going to take a lot of damage. We're going to actually use double cannon cart into the firecracker to take down the firecracker before the firecrackers take down the battlecopter, because then the battlecopter can really finish off the base on his own. And yeah, so yet another attack, but you know what? You know what? We're just going to take whatever we can get here, right? Okay, that's going to kill the cannon cart, right? Oh, cannon cart stays alive. Dude, this is so weird. I'm having like pretty good first stages, and then we get to the second stage, and I'm just like, let me show you how to nearly fail. Let me teach you how to almost not win. But it's all right because we get it. All right, and we're 6-star is 6-star. There's obviously a lot of mistakes involved in that second stage. We're just gonna not worry about them. All right, like let me rephrase. Obviously they're there, and I'm not just gonna say they don't matter. Because that I hate that, like you'll be driving with somebody and they're driving and they like nearly hit another car or they nearly like spin out and you're like, dude, fuck, get off your phone, keep driving, you're gonna crash. He's like, but I didn't. Well, yeah, but like I don't want you to still. Like just because you didn't crash doesn't mean that like you're fine to keep doing what you're doing because clearly it was not working if we're already in this position. All right, I know that's a really specific reference, but what I'm trying to say is just because you 6-star does not mean that you're like, okay, I'm good. I don't need to worry about that because it worked. No, not exactly. Like yeah, it works, but like make sure you're not putting yourself in a position where you have to like go sicko mode and make all these last minute adjustments because like that's just unnecessary. You should not have to do that. And so when you 6-star, on one hand, don't think to yourself, oh, I'm a terrible player, this could have been so much better, because that's what I do, and that's not good. Like I think it's healthy to admit that you could have done something better, but it's not healthy to become overly critical about it and then just get all, I'm terrible. I could have done that so much better, but I didn't do it that much better. Therefore, I'm just a terrible player. No. Like take the W, but like acknowledge what you can change. This is really bad. I should not have put a battlecopter straight into the guard post because my boy's gonna do some pretty bad things. We're gonna put an archer onto the. Yeah, this is really not good. That's like top 10 things never to do. Look at that, because that's why. Now we have to use the battlecopter ability. He might be even in range of the Mega Tesla. And the reason we had to do that is because if we didn't do that, the battlecopter would have gone in, like followed the barbarian and gone into the Mega Tesla. So it's a very unwinnable situation because I'm either gonna like kill the battlecopter or we're gonna have to waste his ability. And neither of those alternatives are really that cool. I don't like either of them, but I can't really change anything because I played that bad. That's why you never put your battlecopter into a guard post. Again, we do still get it down. And we do still have like a baby dragon technically. We did have to waste a baby dragon over here because I put my cannon carts at a weird spot, so I couldn't actually take down the air bombs. We did get the cannon cart value, and we are going to take this. Like I said, take the W, and then acknowledge where you've gone wrong. So we're going to acknowledge that there's a lot of things wrong with this, but luckily we were able to pull it off. And here's the thing: is it's when you're learning baby dragons, there's a lot of issues you're gonna go through. You're gonna have a lot of times where you make the mistakes and you don't pull it off because you don't have the experience to know how to make it actually work. If that makes sense, you can't. The reason I'm able to pull off these that's so close to being a Ranger Tesla. The reason I'm able to pull off these really close calls is because I have enough experience with baby dragons to know what to do. But a lot of you, when you first start, you're not going to have that experience, and so you're not going to pull it off. You're going to fail, and that's how it works. That's how it goes. You're going to fail. But what you got to not do is think, oh, okay, I failed. The strategy sucks. The strategy sucks, I'm just not going to try it anymore. Well, no, don't do that. Just keep going, all right? I know it sucks, all right? That's the thing about builder base. This is the thing about anything that really sucks. You aren't going to be good at it at first. You're going to be really bad at it. And it's going to be like, okay, this is just not fun. I don't enjoy this because I don't do well at it, which is natural. You're going to think that way. But the only way to get better at anything is to just suck at it for a pretty long time. Not a pretty long time. If you really devote time to baby dragons and you ask for advice and you get advice, it should maybe take you like a weekish. It took me like a weekish, maybe a weekish to be able to pull off bad attacks. It took me longer to get more proficient with it, but it doesn't take too long to. Look at that, we're outranging the multi-mortar right there. That's huge. That's huge. A lot of people didn't even know that was possible for a while. I didn't even know it was possible for a while, but it is possible. You can outrange the multi-mortar. It's a pretty big W, and now we're going to just absolutely tear this base. We finally had a good second stage. I say as I nearly kill a cannon cart. We finally had a good second stage, all right? Go team. But yeah, if you want to learn how to play, then you gotta play, all right? You gotta just fail. Right now we have an 89% hit rate with this strategy, and that's because we're just doing it. I don't know how to explain. You look at the base right here immediately, giant cannon, two big value targets there, and this is an example where I'm not as worried about not getting this because there's not a lot of buildings that can hurt the P.E.K.K.A. And the cannon carts can full send, and there's only one building I need to take out. So I should be pretty good. Let me go make sure I'm at. Yeah, this is kind of what I feel like I need to go with. And, that may not be true. It could be completely false. It could just be my own idea of what's going to work. But I think this will work better than any other strategy here. Now what we're going to do is go P.E.K.K.A onto the lab. Now we'll full send the cannon carts. They should go towards the giant cannon. And if there's... Wow, see, this is why you bring the P.E.K.K.A. Because, that's interesting. I forgot about that. You could totally take out that giant cannon only with cannon carts, technically. But I don't do that because it's always just not a good idea. Let me see if I can get this P.E.K.K.A. ability actually inside there. Because, wait, if we wait long enough, I was going to waste it on the wall. But, yeah, we hit the Air Expo and the Lowered Archer Tower, meaning we can go in with the Battlecopter now. He'll take down the Lowered Archer Tower, and we should have the Air Expo down by the time he gets there. And then now we have a pretty good funnel to go with a baby dragon directly onto the Mega Tesla. And look at that. Air Expo is going to be down. We got to use Battlecopter ability here because he was, for some reason, not attacking the Lowered Archer Tower first. But we have 3 baby dragons. And what are we doing? Are we placing them all down? No. One of my biggest critiques of anybody using any strategy is they are just like, let's go. Let's do it. We got the troops. Let's throw them down. Let's get the 6-star. It does not work like that. All right. You got to be patient, my fellows. All right. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. You can't just expect it all to work out if you just throw down everything and hope for the best, because that's not how it works at all. Okay. What I am annoyed about is we probably are going to lose this baby dragon number 4. Let's go with baby dragon number 5. Let's go with number 4's ability, and then we'll go with number 5's ability right here, Battlecopter ability, bop, and then, yeah, we're going to lose a baby dragon. And I know I usually tell you, you'd rather have more baby dragons than less baby dragons with an ability. That's definitely true. But here, I don't know. I'm just going to take this. I feel like I could have done the baby dragons a little bit different, and I could have started the battle. No, I couldn't start the Battlecopter earlier. I don't know. I think that's just kind of what we had to do there. And I'm sure there's a better way to do it. And someone might comment below, "You're terrible. What are you thinking? Did you not see that easy move? Some top player you are," or something like that. I don't know. Fury likes to comment a lot of things like that. I don't care. We're gonna get 2 cannon carts on this cannon, because look, we're gonna take down all. In second stage, your only, like literally your only goal is to take down as many firecrackers as possible with cannon carts. And look at this, 1, 2, 3, maybe. I think we might even get 3, and that's a lot of firecrackers, my friends. So I want to start my battlecopter soon. I don't want to put him there because he's going to be going for the guard post, and we already explained why the guard post is never a good idea to target. So we're going to put him over here. 1, 2. One thing I'm going to tell you, watch this. Look at how we're moving our cannon carts. The building is not taken down yet, but we're moving the cannon carts before we take down the building so we don't waste time moving them after they take down the building. Because if you really think about it, it's literally the same thing, but in one situation you waste time, in one situation you save time. So why would you do it without? Why would you not do it that way? I see so many top players who use cannon carts, and they keep them paused until the building is taken down, and they don't move it until the building is taken down. I don't really know why, because it doesn't make sense, you know. Like, look at this. We're gonna move them again. I always do this. You can watch any video of mine, and you'll see that if I'm using cannon carts, I'm always moving them as soon as I can. I'm not wasting a second, because if I don't move them sooner than later, we just end up wasting time, and it's just overall bad. There's literally no reason to do it. The only reason you do that is if you don't think to do it. I don't know, like, the only reason not to, like, there are times where you don't want to move your cannon cart or else it'll go in range of something. Like, obviously don't move it if it's going to be in range, but the only reason you wouldn't do that is just if you don't know to do it. So I'm telling you now, any top player seeing this, nice. Look at that. We're going up in trophies. Oh my goodness, where are we in the world? We're numbered 20 in the world. Okay, that's cool. I'm not pushing this season. I cannot let myself push because I do not want to. Let's just go with this video alone. Where did we start? We have 4 attacks. Like, look, never using the same strategy twice. The only thing you can do is always change strategy. This base, okay, this archer tower is in a different position than usual. That's number 1. Number 2, how do I want to do this? I have not attacked this base in a while. It's very weak to a lot of different things, but we're trying to use baby dragons. I feel like I could go bomber to take out the giant cannon, air bombs, and air expo. But we would need to use a huge dedication to do that. I don't know if I'm willing to do that. We could go with 2 baby dragons from both sides to funnel out everything. And then full sand cannon. This will be interesting. I've not attacked this base in forever. And I don't know how I want to do it. But we're just gonna go for it, because that's really all you can do at the end of the day. And remember, moving the cannon carts. Oh, that's barely not in range of the elixir storage. That's all right. And usually I like to bring at least 1 more troop. I don't like 4 baby dragons because I feel like it's very risky for your cannon carts to not test for them. And usually 9 times out of 10, there's something I want to use another troop for. Whether it's testing or whether it's like I want archers to take down a certain building or something. Usually I bring in another troop, but right now we're not going to do that because we don't really need it. And I don't want to just use another troop to use another troop, because that would be what I would ultimately be doing. So we're not going to bring another troop. Now we're going to put down our first baby dragon, and we're going to go like 1 here. And let's go 1 there for battlecopter ability like that. Now we'll go on to the air expo. There's some Teslas we're finding. Hello. Okay. We'll go use baby dragon number 5, and then baby dragon number 6. Remember what I said, always use baby dragon abilities. Like, it's better to have more baby dragons than less with higher health and 1 with an extra ability. And ouch, look at it. If we didn't use that baby dragon ability, that would be a dead baby dragon. No, I probably shouldn't have full sent that that cannon cart. I think we're gonna lose a baby dragon. So we ended up losing 2 baby dragons. All right, and you might be thinking, okay, pretty big L. Yeah, kinda. Honestly, can't even lie to you. That is kind of an L. But all we got to do, we have 2 cannon carts, the most overpowered troop for stage 2, and we just got to take out stage 2 with them. And this is an interesting looking stage 2 at first until you realize that it's not that strong. We're gonna bring in battle machine because we're gonna take out all these. So here's how we're gonna do this, is because with this strategy, time is our biggest op. All right, so we got to make sure we're going quick. So we're gonna go P.E.K.K.A. here, and then we're gonna use P.E.K.K.A. ability. Look at that P.E.K.K.A. ability splashing everything. And we're not even going to pause the cannon carts like forever. Forever. We don't want them paused because look at the P.E.K.K.A. That's why I use the P.E.K.K.A. there. It's because again, time is our biggest issue here. And so by using the P.E.K.K.A., he's going to quickly take out a lot of buildings that I would have to like pause my cannon carts to take out. I could not have taken out that crusher over there without pausing my cannon carts, for example. But because we use the P.E.K.K.A., and he doesn't really care, we were able to do that pretty quickly. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's start Battle Machine now, honestly, because look, cannon carts they're only gonna take 2 shots to take down all these things in here, and there you go. We do need to make sure they're all in range of stuff, obviously, but 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, that should get that right. And then now look, literally super quick, super quick. We've taken down every single defense. We started the Battle Machine too late. And all we did there is look, okay, where's the weakness? Multi-mortar is all the way over there. What is he going to do when I go over here? And we could have probably done this with two cannon carts. We did not need the 3, but I had 3, so I used 3. Now, we're just going to let him keep working. And this is why I love cannon carts. They're very difficult to learn. I cannot even lie to you. They're very, very hard to learn. But when you do learn them, there's just so many different ways to use them. So many different uses for them. Funneling, sniping, clearing out defenses. They can be the main force. They have enough health to be a main force, which that can be argued whether or not that's really good. But that's how it is. And that's, I can't really argue with it right now. It's just how it's going to be. They have enough truth to be in the main force. Like, there's so many different uses for them. I think they're truly, really interesting. Anyway, let's keep going. We did get 6-star, but now we have another 6-star. Beautiful log, beautiful log. All right, we do have the 2-star. It's embarrassing. I can't even lie to you, but look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 6-stars now, and 1 fail. Let's get 1 more here. We're up against the same guy. Okay, interesting. I'm pretty lame, gonna be honest. I'm gonna do the same attack strategy. I'll give you another attack because this is not gonna be that interesting or informative. It's just gonna be me doing the same thing. I don't remember if he had a Tesla there or not. I don't think he did, but also no, he didn't. So he moved Teslas against me. Interesting. You know what? To each their own. The Tesla up there was the reason I lost Baby Dragon. So, quick pop in here. We're gonna be actually doing better this attack. Yeah, okay, but we still, it's gonna be the same. It's literally the same approach. And look, he is trapping for me. I don't know why, because it's really not that effective of a trap. Like, the reason a Tesla would be good here is like if my cannon carts, I guess I have to pause them now. That sucks. It's not fun, but like it doesn't matter at all. Let's start Battle Machine now, to be honest, because we saw we started him too early last time, or too late. Sorry, so I'd rather be too early than too late. Yeah, so feels like a bad Tesla placement because I'm just gonna go take it out real quick like that. Okay, I got a little overconfident with my cannon carts abilities. That's kind of an L. But now we pause, and then we're going to unpause like in 2 shots, I think, on the crusher maybe. I don't know, 1. No, 3 shots. 2, 3. There we go. So we should be able to take down the cannon up there now, and then we'll take out the double cannon up there. It's interesting this guy had enough time to trap me, though, because I literally resent like almost immediately. So the reason I did the same strategy was, he's not going to trap me. Why would he trap me? That's literally going to be so pointless because I'm just going to still be able to take it out. And it's literally the beginning of the season. Who traps right now? But this guy does, apparently. So good for you, KF6. Vans. All right, so this is SB's base. That doesn't really matter. I'm just excited that we have a good last base. So what I'm seeing here immediately is, obviously, if you have eyes, you might be able to see the Mega Tesla and the air bombs are both unprotected by the Archer Tower if I take it down. So how do I do that? I think we just bring in archers, take down the Archer Tower, and then should be good. Where do we start Battle Copter, though? I do not know. If we take out the air bombs, we'll start them up there, but we can take out the air expo. So this is going to be a little bit situational objectively because we need to make sure we actually get the value I'm looking for. But if we do get the value I'm looking for, then the Battle Copter will be coming in from the very top corner. You should have plenty of time, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I just want to make sure that I'm actually going to get that value, of course, because if I don't, then that's going to be pretty much just a very dead Battle Copter. Okay, let's start them now because I think we're going to be able to get there in time. And worst case scenario, we find out that I'm wrong, and then we have to kind of improvise a little bit, which is fine. It's half the fun. I enjoy improvising. I don't enjoy needing to improvise, but I enjoy it when it works. Let's go move cannon carts now. We'll take out the Mega Tesla. There we go. So we are going to get to the air bombs, but I don't think they're going to go for the air bombs first. So we're going to let the Battle Copter take a little bit of damage, it seems like. which is kind of unoptimal. I would not recommend it. It's definitely not like, okay, cannon carts get pushed back by the giant cannon. Again, not optimal, not recommended, but we're going to be fine because they're out of range of it now. That is kind of a W thing with cannon carts, is you can just let them get pushed back and then you're fine. Okay, I think Battlecopter on Air Expo actually is going to be the move here. Actually, we got to take out that Tesla now. Okay, let's go see if we can do that real quick. And then now Battlecopter on Air Expo, Baby Dragon ability, number 1, number 2, and then take that out. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Now we are probably going to lose a Baby Dragon or 2 to this back-end Tesla, which sucks. That sucks, but I mean, you know, what are you going to do about it? I mean, why don't we even go put Battlecopter a little bit further forward, see if he maybe tanks for that? I don't think he's gonna, so I think that was just a pointless Battlecopter ability. We do still save 2 Baby Dragons, though, alright? So we're fine, we're fine. It's unfortunate that we lose them all, but it's fortunate that we have 2 cannon carts, 2 Baby Dragons. We're just going to bring 1 Baby Dragon and 1 Archer, I feel like. Yeah, against this base, yeah. This is really interesting, though, because look, he has this gold storage up here, and the reason that is because he wants to like try and slow down cannon cart attacks. But the thing about that gold storage is I can take it out with cannon carts without even pausing them. Now I am going to pause them just because these Garpus units are a little scary, but that's not really a good spot for a gold storage. I find that really interesting. We'll go pause them again. Now we'll go send in the Archer to test for any push traps. Not finding them, you know, obviously I'd rather not find them. Well, actually, with an Archer, I would rather find them. With everything else, I'd rather not find them. And then why don't we start in Battlecopter like here, I guess. I need to take out as many firecrackers as possible, obviously. If you guys have been watching the video up until now, you'll know that's how it always goes. And dude, that's crazy. I'm listening upstairs. My brother's playing the Super Smash Bros. Song. We've been playing Super Smash Bros. A lot, all right? He's playing the song on the piano. And I was like, is that the Final Destination song? Yes, it is. Let's go see if I can. I don't know if can you hear that? Maybe you can. I don't think you can. Let's go see if I can take down this. I mean, nice, beautiful, because that Battlecopter ability is now going to hit that. That was exactly why I used a Baby Dragon there, because I was hoping to hit that clip. All right, let's go get Baby Dragon there. Baby Dragon from the other corner. We're completely fine. Stage 2 was definitely scarier. There were definitely like some last minute improvisations I needed to do with that Baby Dragon to make sure we're going to get down that builder hall with taking out all the zappies, because if we didn't take out the zappies, we're pretty much cooked. But we do take it down, and that's going to be like, I don't even know. We've gotten so many 6 stars. We're going to go take a little look at what our statistics are, see how our hit rate is looking, and I'm going to maybe add on the 6 stars from before this. Oh, we get a 1-star defense. Yo! Where does that put us? Number 3 in the United States. Number 15 in the world, baby. Oh, yeah. That's what I like to see. Look at this battle log. Look at this battle log, bro. I wish I had the other ones before this. Let me remember what it was. I think I had a total of 9 with everything before I started attacking. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we had 3 6 stars before this. So with that, it goes 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 6 stars out of 16 attacks, which would put us at, let's go 1 divided by 16, 93% hit rate. Pretty much 94 if we're rounding up. That's what the hit rate with this strategy is when someone like me plays it, and I'm not even really the master of it, all right? I just play it enough to really understand it. Look at this. Look how many, like, we never used 2 strategies in a row, I don't think, because this is different strategy, different strategy, different strategy, different. These 2 are the same because it was the same guy, then different. So literally out of all the attacks we did, we never used the same strategy twice unless it was against the same guy, same base, same everything. That's pretty odd. Like, this is fun to look at. I'm going to be sad to clear it, all right? We're going to ignore this. Let's pretend that doesn't exist. Let's just... This is my battle log. This is all it is. Oh, so fun. So yummy. Learn Baby Dragons, man. It's hard to initially learn them, but when you do, they're great. All right? They go sicko mode. See ya.